Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for November 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the card to get your energy into the card, Sagittarius. So it's just a matter of doing some final shuffles now, starting with the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. It is a general reading, Sagittarius, so please take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't, then just leave that behind. It's probably for somebody else. But let's see, I'll just do this final shuffle now and we'll get a bit of an overall message to begin your reading. Alright, so we have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. It certainly is. Life is a mystery. Sometimes it's unpredictable, isn't it? We never know what's around the corner. And why things happen as they do. So let's see where this is going. So a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. So we have the heart of your reading here, the challenges for you at this time. What's in your power ×2, a possible outcome dependent on yours and others' free will, of course, and something else that your guides would like to say to you at this time. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Sage, and the Sage is a very contemporary, wise energy. The Sage, whatever he sees, is able to make sense of it by tapping into his intuition. As you can see, he's got one eye that is seeing outwardly, but his other eye looks like it's blinded, it's blank, but that means he's looking inwards, he's tapping into his intuition. So there's something about, it's either yourself seeking wise counsel now, somebody that's very wise, it may be an elder within the family or in the community, or this is about yourself tapping into your inner wisdom, into your intuition about a situation. So let's see. I'll just do a bit more of a shuffle now. Could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius? So we'll just lay these on top for a bit of depth and clarity. And we have the Fawn now, and the Fawn, this is when things are really in the groove, things are flowing really smoothly. The energies are flowing, things are going right for you. You know, you're really in the groove now, in a situation or within your life in general. So let's see, we're just going to put that next to the Sage, and we can come back to those two energies in a little moment. But let's have a look at the heart of your reading. We have the Fairy Godmother and Penelope Dreamweaver. The Fairy Godmother, this is an offer, a gift. Something being offered, something very positive. It could be an opportunity, it could be something practical. But whatever it is, it's being offered unconditionally. Now this may be a universal offering at this time, or it may be by somebody or from somebody or an organisation even. But it's some form of a gift, some form of a blessing, I feel. Now the clarifier is Penelope Dreamweaver, and this is there's something you've been dreaming and wishing and desiring and trying to manifest what it is you are hoping and wanting, to create a better reality for yourself going forward. And whatever it is, it's coming in for you, it's going to be offered now. Whatever it is you've been working on and manifesting and hoping and dreaming of, it's going to come in and something is going to be offered to facilitate that. Okay. All right. What are the challenges for you at this time? Well, we have Laguna and late in the self. And Laguna is the fairy queen. She's the frog queen. She's half frog and half fairy, so she's sitting astride a toadstool here, getting ready to take a leap of faith, to leap off into a new adventure, and it doesn't matter where she lands. She's quite comfortable in any environment that she lands. However, this is a challenge for you at this time. Getting ready to take a leap, perhaps a leap of faith, because you're not going to know where you're going to land. But that's difficult for you at this time, Sagittarius. And the clarifier is late in the self, and this is a very fast energy, quick energy, very light, quite a mental energy, something what's happening in your mind, quickness of thought. But this is a challenge for you also. So you've got a lot of going on in your mind, thinking things through quite quickly. You're very active in your mind. And it's probably about getting ready for your next adventure, your next leap. But for some reason, this is a challenge for you at this time, to be able to adapt and adopt these energies. And particularly as there is some form of an offer, some form of a gift that's going to help you manifest your desires. So let's see, what's in your power? Okay, well, we have the glaucona and we have topsy-turvies. The glaucona, this is saying, look, you've got to look at the small print, look beyond what's being offered. It's all that glitters isn't gold. You have to dig underneath to see what's really there. It's within your power to do this. It's within your power to look beyond what's on offer or in some area that may not be what it's pretending to be. You need to, look into the detail, I think. And the clarifier is topsy-turvy, and this is about perspective. So, perhaps how you're viewing something is not quite right. You need to look at something from a different perspective, from a different point of view. And it's to do with something that's being presented that seems too good to be true, and it probably is. So I'm looking at it again. So it's within your power to do that. Then what else is in your power? Well, we have the Green Woman and Sahara of the Waters. The Green Woman is about being authentic to who you are. Your natural, tap into your wild side. Enjoy life. Be who you're meant to be. Be comfortable in your own skin. Stick your tongue out if you're happy to do that. It's just, not conforming to how others want you to be. But, do your own thing, as long as it's safe for you to do so and it's not going to harm anybody else. Because Sahara of the Waters, this is about emotions. So emotions may be running high at the moment. And that may be because you are trying to do your own thing, to be who you're meant to be, to go your own way. And particularly as we've seen Laguna here, that's really wanting to take a leap now, but for some reason something's holding her back. And that's probably what, this is about, you doing your thing. But there's some form of some emotions are holding you back, while emotions are running high. Probably because, at this moment it's a bit difficult to do what you want to do and to be yourself. But because this is in your power position, it is in your power now to manage your emotions, to take your time. Perhaps there's a need for healing here. And just give something a little bit of time. Try to not be impatient. And because you're a fire sign, Sagittarius, and you are the archer, all right, so, being patient isn't particularly a strong point, because you're very much a go-getter, very action-orientated. So I can see why that would be a little bit difficult for you at this time. So what's a possible outcome here? Well, we have the spirit dancer and we have the pook. The spirit dancer, again, this is about dancing your own dance. So this is an outcome. You're going to dance your own dance. You're going to be who you're meant to be. You're not going to dance to anybody else's tune. And it's a bit of celebration here. So that's coming in for you. But the pook, this is a paradoxical situation. A paradoxical energy, because the pook says what's real and what's not real, what can you trust, what can't you trust. And I feel that maybe have something to do with I think that's got something to do with here, with the glaucoma and the perspective. What is it what can you believe, you know, what's being presented to you that's not the real thing, that you need to dig deep and have a look at something a bit differently. All right, and that's in your power to do that. And here we have the pook, which is saying the same thing, really. What can you trust? You know, what do you need to get more information about? Because there is lots of false news out there, isn't there? There's lots of truth and accuracy also, but it's difficult to separate the wheat out from the chaff. You know, as you are setting off to dance your dance, to do your own thing, to go off on your adventures. All right. It's about what you trust, or who you trust and who you don't trust here. Okay, so what do your guides want to say to you now, Sagittarius? Well, we have honesty, and we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. And this is about somebody, you know, looking at something straight in the eye and looking at something honestly. Now, this could either be referring to yourself, Sagittarius, need to be honest with yourself about something. When you're looking at trying to get to the bottom of what's real, what's not real. Perhaps being honest with yourself about something that's presenting as something very positive, but actually it's not the real deal. And perhaps that's where you need to be honest with yourself now. Because we have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, and this is when we are feeling truly loved, or we are loved, we are be truly blessed, and really feeling loved up and happy. You know, other people appreciating you for who you are, what you stand for. But there's something about is there somebody else connected to you, is presenting in a certain way, but it's not who they are? Is somebody presenting to you, you know, offering something or showing themselves in a certain light to you, but is it not real? Are they not being honest here? You know, and is whoever this is, are you sort of aware of that and need to open your eyes to it and be honest with yourself about what this actually means? This is not to say that you're not loved by people around you, of course, and appreciated by people around you. But there's something about honesty, and it might be connected to a certain person here. Is somebody being false around you? All right, so that'll just be for somebody, or for a small handful of you. So that's just something to be mindful of. This is what your guides want to say to you. It's something to be mindful of here. Okay, I'm just going to get two final messages now to conclude this reading. Could I have two final messages, please, for Sagittarius? Two final messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay, so we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. And navigating the stars, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. All right, so this is drawing on your inner strength, stepping into your power, because you are strong beyond measure. You are a leader. You've got people following you here and looking as you shine your light going forward. You can overcome these obstacles that are being presented to you. All right, and yeah, navigating by the stars. So things may be a bit in the dark at the moment, and you're trying to find your way forward. But the universe is, you know, shining its light now, and trying to guide you and trying to help you navigate your way. But it's your journey, it's your direction, it's your way. So follow your bliss. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this fairy oracle reading and that it's had some meaning for you. But good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.